Giving, perhaps something we don't really like to talk about in church, perhaps something we don't really like to hear about in church. But giving is such an important part of our call to be disciples of Christ. It's interesting, isn't it, that in one of the most famous stories in the Bible, the feeding of the 5,000, the disciples in that deserted place with so many people in need and wanting to be fed, one of the first things they think about is money. They have this kind of cup half full mentality. Where are we going to get the money from to feed these people? How are we going to do it? And it's a child in John's Gospel that actually comes forward with their lunch and offers that and kickstarts the miracle of that feeding of the 5,000. And perhaps the real miracle here is that he actually saw what he had rather than what he didn't have. The parish giving scheme can really help us when we're thinking about two important factors. Am I giving realistically in accordance with what I can afford, proportionately? And also, am I giving in accordance with what God has given to me? In this short presentation, you can review the parish giving scheme and how it might work for you in your community and also for you as an individual as you reflect on your giving. Originally developed by the Diocese of Gloucester in 2008, the parish giving scheme is a direct debit system designed to provide a professional, effective donation management system to support parishes in funding their mission and ministry. In 2014, Gloucester gifted the parish giving scheme to the National Church, and a joint venture charitable company has now been established. So PGS is owned by the participating dioceses. Exeter joined the scheme in 2013 with 7 pilot parishes, and due to its enormous success, began to roll the scheme out across the diocese in 2014.
The Diocese of Exeter is far from alone in joining the PGS. We are part of a growing number of dioceses joining the scheme. There are currently 13 diocese members of PGS, and within the Diocese of Exeter, over 25% of our churches have registered with the scheme, with new registrations coming in every day. It is anticipated that in the next few years, more than half of dioceses will be using the scheme. It could be processing annual donations of over £50 million from around 70,000 donors, and claiming more than £10 million each year in gift aid.
As can be seen from these figures, the parish giving scheme is not a flash in the pan. It is a brilliant national stewardship programme that really does make a difference to parishes.
This is just a quick snapshot of how the PGS looks across the Diocese of Exeter in January 2017. Here we can see that the equivalent of over £1.5 million a year is now being returned to our parishes, something we think is really worth celebrating.
So why get involved? Well, there is no fee for the parish. It is completely free to join and get involved. All promotional materials are sent from the Stewardship Office. The regularity of direct debit payments should help churches to plan for their future.
In addition, all donations are returned to the parish within 10 days, with gift aid following shortly after. This is done automatically without any further administration by the parish. There's also an opportunity for donors to increase their donation by inflation, and regular payments mean increased cash flow for your parish. Crucially, all donations are made direct to the parish or church chosen by the donor and cannot be used elsewhere.
So what are the benefits for donors? The scheme is delivered locally and administered centrally. The central PGS team are extremely helpful and friendly and can be contacted on the phone or via email 5 days a week. Large and small donations are very much welcome. There will never be any pressure from the PGS team regarding the size of your gift, and your donation can be altered at any time with no questions asked. The option to increase your gift by inflation is entirely voluntary. This scheme has effective gift aid administration, and you can remain anonymous in your giving. There's no need for loose change or envelopes. A token is provided to put in the plate during services, should you wish to do so. One of the key questions we are often asked is about altering your gift. You're absolutely free to alter your gift at any time by simply contacting the central team, Again, no questions asked.
So how does it work in practice? This is just an illustrative example. The example of £50 has been used to keep the figures simple, but there is no limit at all on the size of your donation, big or small. When they register, donors receive an initial letter confirming their details and welcoming them onto the scheme. All who have requested to inflate their giving annually will also receive a letter 1 month before the anniversary of their first gift, reminding them that they have opted into the inflationary increase and giving them the opportunity to vary this. The system uses a professional database that is used by many large charities such as Cancer Research UK. Your data is completely safe and will not be passed on to other agencies.
This is an example of the gift form we provide with your parish giving scheme pack. This shows you the inflationary increase tick box. This can equally be left blank should donors wish to do so.
This is the letter that inflationary donors will receive prior to the increase in giving being added to their direct debit, providing them with another opportunity to vary their gift should they wish to do so.
Again, it is simply a tick box if the donor wishes to remain anonymous to the planned giving representative from their parish.
Here is an example of the statements received by the PGS coordinator for the parish. Being able to see the donations, and regularity should again help with planning for the church's future.
And through all of this, it is hoped that the church can go on and plan for its future, maintain its activities and expand its exciting horizons.
Joining the scheme could not be more simple. All you need to do is obtain a registration form. You can email Katie Stevenson to request a form or access it online. Forms can be sent in to Katie in the office or can be emailed over. It doesn't take long to process your form, and when we have done so, we will be in touch to ask how many donor packs you would like to start you off. We'll either deliver the packs to you in person if we have a member of staff in your locality, or send them out in the post. All packs come with stickers which have a unique parish code. Please affix these to the donor forms so that funds can be allocated to your specific parish. The process is very swift and efficient. Let's hear from some of the parishes that have joined so that they can tell you about their experience.
I'm a church warden at St Mary's Church, Silverton, and some time ago we recognised that our expenditure was exceeding our income by a considerable amount. So we took advice and had some excellent help from the diocese with the introduction of Trio. Parish giving scheme simplifies it terrifically. You just have to let it happen, and you also know what your income is and you can predict it, and then you can also judge your expenditure and make proper planning for the future.
Parish giving scheme has been going in my parish for a year now. It is a very simple scheme, it's very easy to work with, and the people who manage it are very user-friendly and are very helpful if one needs any advice. It's a very good system, and I would encourage anyone who's even considering it to take part.
Your Mission Resources Advisor can help you to launch the parish giving scheme and can offer workshops and stewardship advice that is tailored to your unique parish community. This really is a fantastic opportunity for your parish. So what are you waiting for? Get in contact. You can either email me or phone me and we'll send you through a registration form. We can't wait to help you on this new stewardship journey.